Hi there, this is Sofia DiMauro, and I'm going to be going over my assignment 2-3, build a functioning chatbot project, which is our second milestone. I'm going to start off by just saying a simple hello to start the conversation, and as you can see, the text box comes back with an automated response saying, hello, how can I help you? Then I'm going to go and show how my dialogue manager is working, so I'm just going to click that. Goes into chit chat response. Now I'm going to go into the more personalized aspect that we had to implement. So I'm going to say, I need reassurance. What is the matter? Then I'm just going to say, anxious. What do you need reassurance on? So basically, this is one of the automated messages I created using not only the slot filing code, the dialog manager and dialog state table code, but also the intent classifiers. So basically here, I'm starting off with a word that is a domain classifier, and then it goes into this automated response of asking like, what is the matter? And then I go into using a intent classifier word, which then leads me to this other automated question where I use a different intent classifier word, commitments, which is in a different domain, which automates this response of motivation, saying you got this, I'm here to motivate you to an answer given. What's the matter? I'm gonna say, let's see, I am homesick. So using, again, a domain classifier word management leads me to the automated question of what is the matter? And then I use a simple, an intent classifier, homesick, which automates it to make sure to manage whatever the answer is. So the difference between the first and the second one was the different domain classifier words. So now I'm going to go into the code and how I implemented it all. So for starters, within the first task box, if you look to the right of my screen, I'm going to be going over chat box and what I added to my code to implement dialog state table and dialog manager Java code. So for starters, I implemented a dialog manager, initializing it and then declaring it down here, just to get it created in a sense. Then down here is what we added, which was just pretty much copy and paste from the directions. But this is how we view it on the screen. So on that GUI form, this code right here is what is showing up in the text when I type out. So then moving on from that, after implementing that in my chat box, I had to copy and paste the skeletons for dialog state table, which is on my left screen, and dialog manager was on my right screen. So for starters, I first started at the dialog state table to personalize that. So then what I did was for each case, I changed it to personalize it to my code. But for the cases, I focused on intent classifiers. So for the work intent classifier, I had words such as schedule, reminder, and manage, which, as you could see here, is some of my cases' names, as well as changing the responses to comply with what the case is. So for one, I again used the intent classifier name. So like on the left, you see answer schedule as a case. And then on the right, the case is schedule. And then it's going through. So say if the case has schedule, it's going to go into the has slot value and see if it has the stressor value. And if it does, it's going to return the answer schedule, which is you have scheduled report. If it doesn't, it's going to ask the stressor question again, which is what is the matter? It's going through the slot values to see if it has a stressor and improvements classifier in it. So the question or the words I used was anxious and commitment. Anxious was within the work classifier, and improvements, or not improvements, commitments was within the improvements, which is the mental domain. So then by having both of those values, that resulted in the not only asking the reassurance question, which down here is what did you need reassurance on, but also outputting the answer motivate, which is you got this, I'm here to motivate you to answer motivate.